So, Wrecked Battlefield 2.
I must say, I'm unimpressed.
Not bad necessarily, though some people may say compared to the original Wrecked Battlefield, it's no contender to it. So there's Wrecked Battlefield 2 and the original Wrecked Battlefield. Now, in terms of design, this one's better. But in terms of gameplay, this one, the Wrecked Battlefield 1, probably better. But actually, you can see even in this preview, this is an old preview, you can see that the path's actually slightly higher than the trenches that
I must say, I'm unimpressed.
Wrecked Battlefield has in the game right now. So in the time since that and the release of the map, obviously there's been some changes. But that's not what we're here today for. We're here today for the interesting uniqueness of Wrecked Battlefield 2. Now, the thing with new maps nowadays is they tend to not have many Easter eggs anymore. It's just the sort of thing that developers are like, no, we're going to be professional about the game. No more Easter eggs for maps. But this map, for some reason, has quite a few Easter eggs. And I'm not entirely sure how much I can say, because some of these Easter eggs I think are, shall we say, unknown to the public. And obviously I can't really explain why they're unknown to the public, because then, well, obviously then it doesn't make sense, you know? It's no longer not public to the game. But this does have a few intricacies that the average player may not know about. So, firstly here, we have what appears to be a plane model, an Ace Pilot plane model that was never in the game previously. Now, we need to get up the Discord and scroll very far back in time, I must say. So, wait, no, progress feed. You have to scroll far back in time. Right, so here, this is the Hotshot Ace Pilot skin for level 5. This was a skin leaked in 2021, 30th of April 21. And this, while not an exact replica, looks very similar to this. Like, you don't see the face at the front, nor do you see the Spades logo or the sign on the wing. But you can still see it's pretty similar to that, and you can see the models are pretty similar. I suspect the Hotshot Ace Pilot was not added because the model was outdated and they couldn't update it to the actual model in the game right now, but I do believe the Ace Pilot model is sort of inspired by it. Yeah, the Ace Pilot model is kind of similar to what we have currently in the game. So, like, this is nearly similar. It's the same type of plane, at least. I forgot what the plane is. It's a Fairchild Republic A10 Thunderbolt 2. Why are you putting USB-C ports into our... What? Okay, so this is only one generation down from what I insert into my PC to take on the go. Right, okay, I understood. Thunderbolt 2? Maybe slightly better than Thunderbolt 3, I can't lie. Yeah, but it's the same base model, as you can see, but the guns are obviously different, having to be updated for 2024. But yes, the Hotshot Ace Pilot is technically in the game, just not how you expected it to be. So this is the first map to have like dynamic falling meteors or on the skybox or something like that. Right, next interesting thing. When I talked about the Apocalypse military base, I said that the model will never be in the game again. Well, I mean, look at this. It is actually in the game. It's only that it's only because it's in the game as an Easter egg on Wrecked Battlefield 2. As you can see here. Not officially in the game, in the sense the model will probably never come to the game other than in this form, but you can see close up what it actually is meant to look like, and like the end of the tank, or where the rocket comes out, is meant to be a dragon head, and it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, we'll never see this in the game. You could look at these shields. These shields are really cool. Why do they look like walkers of some kind? Is this some sort of mecha base leak? Probably not. In fact, there are two Apocalypse military base models here instead of, well, the railgun tank at least. There's not the other skins that I'm aware of. Here you can see the other Ace Pilot Hotshot skin that was meant to be added to the game but was not. So it's the level 3 and 4 skins. I think it's the level 4 skin that it's based on. This with the Einsteins and the Einsteins and the face removed, so it doesn't have these Spades Einstein on it. Still, you can still see it's pretty much similar to that. Again, Easter egg that it's never normally in the game, but very cool nevertheless. And then you have these weird pumpkin bomb things. Now, people have speculated what all of these look like. What are these used for? Because they don't look as if they belong on a map. They look like they belong on a tower. And quite frankly, I actually don't know what these could possibly refer to, and if there actually are a leak of some kind. And before the Halloween update, people speculated that this could actually somehow be involved in the Halloween event somehow. Didn't turn out to be the case, but you can see all different types of colorings for these weird pumpkin-like bomb thingies. To be fair, imagine the Halo Punk Tower used these instead of an actual rocket launcher. It would be very cool, but you can see some of these have spikes, and then some of these have antenna-like things, and then they're different colors all over the map. Again, not confirmed that these are actually tower-related, but there's a very, very strong suspicion that they might actually be tower-related. Oh look, there's a medic sign here. Hang on a minute. Doesn't that I'll have to check the Geneva Convention again. I think it might be a red cross on a white background. I don't think it is after doing like a quick research, I don't think that sign in particular is a war crime, but there's some other uses in the game. In these trenches, I think you're able to see the different types of bombs. There are two types of bombs, I think. The one with a stem, like a burning thing, and then the one with spikes. Again, I wonder if this could actually be a secret tower leak for the future that was never added, much like the Hotshot Ace Pilot and the military base tank here, which I don't know. We don't know yet. And then the landmines, I don't think that they're actually just probably props. They're not meant for some trapper-esque version that never existed in the game. I think that's pretty much it in terms of, well, actually, I might be able to mention this, but the map itself, like these parts here especially, they look a bit like an unreleased map that was meant to be for PvP mode. It looks very similar to that, and considering all the other subtle Easter eggs in this map, I think there's a good chance it actually was referring to those things. And hold on, the fire and the flames. Is this a reference to the song called Through the Fire and the Flames? I think it is, likely. It's a very well-known rock song, because I believe in Guitar Hero 3 or whatever, one of the Guitar Heroes, it was like one of the hardest songs to play on the guitar, the plastic guitar at least, and it had a like incredibly hard solo, which is good, but you need to be some sort of god to play that, I can't lie. I think that's it for this map. So uniquely, this is one of the few maps that has a lot of Easter eggs. Normally, even if a map has an Easter egg, which is quite rare nowadays, it only has like one or two, and I originally thought it was just a basic map. No, it's actually quite interesting in terms of detail, at least.